What's up, y'all? Welcome to another new episode of New Life Furniture. It's your boy Kyle, and I got another one. This episode is going to be extremely fun. Why? Because I have a machine here that we are going to try on this table for our first time. This is called a Lichtenberg machine, okay? This is homemade. I did it myself with my friend, so hopefully it's going to work. I've tried it on small pieces of wood and it has worked. What this does is it puts a tremendous amount of electricity through the wood. And what we're going to use is some Coca-Cola and water as accelerants to help the electricity run through the table. It makes kind of like a roots vein kind of look. So we're going to take this table, we're going to distress it as usual with all of our tools in the montage, and then we are going to sand it fully, and we are going to try the Lichtenberg machine. This table is going to be the beechwood white with the flames kind of theme, because I think that'll look really cool with these kind of veins, and it'll look kind of like a coral, I think, kind of like coral veins underneath the water. So I think that'll be great with the beach theme. Again, this Lichtenberg I have tried. It does work. Very dangerous. So I'll say to you guys right now, don't try this at home. But who am I to say? I'm at my house right now, and I made my very own too. So do whatever you guys got to do. But let's go ahead, grab our tools, and get to the montage. Okay, y'all, so we just finished distressing the table with all the items that we wanted to do. Now we're ready for the coolest part, using the Lichtenberg machine. Again, caution, be very careful. If you end up doing it at your house, making a machine of your own, that's on you. I'm just saying it's very dangerous. Take these machines serious. You can get hurt very easy. Now, we have it hooked up here on the table. As you can see, I put these little nails on the positive and one not too far away, but to the negative. You can't really put one on each end of the table and try to go that far. It just won't travel that far. It ends up burning and then eating through the wood. So you don't want it to sit on for too long. You got to turn it on, short little bursts of areas, and then keep moving your positive and negative grounds to finish off the table. So you won't just have one giant branch or root. If you can figure out how to do that, write me in the comments and let me know. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So we'll take our water accelerant. We will hit it here on the table, kind of in the line that we want it to go, and a little bit around the other parts. And then we will turn our machine on and let it start burning. We will open our cola after and drizzle it in the middle as well. I've seen online that cola will add as a more fuel, a bigger accelerant to get bigger branches and veins. That's the word I'm looking for, veins. And we'll see how that works. So let's go ahead, plug this thing in, be cautious, and see how this Lichtenberg machine turns out on our table. Okay, so the water was not helping the acceleration of the electric current to go through and match up to each other. So let's open our cola. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Still nothing's going on. You can hear the machine working, which makes it very nervous to stand near this, because usually you'll see lightning bolts and flames coming hard from the bottom of this. See, nothing's happening yet. But yeah, this one, ooh, a little shock. As you can see, there is action, but we need that on the table. So you'll see it like that as it goes, but we don't want that. We want it to walk. All right, I figured it out. I forgot that the negative had to go onto its own ground. I thought it could be on the same ground as our negative wire in it, but the ground has to ground out to something totally different. Now it is starting to work. We can hear it, we can see it. Let's get a little, hey, oh, geez, shocks you a little bit. Again, be careful. Like I said, this is no joke. It will walk up and start working. So here we go. You can see it already, y'all. Do you see it? It's starting to walk for us a bit. Again, we can take water, accelerate it. It does take a little bit of a while. You can see it's starting to run through, and then it'll just catch on the table. Can you see that? It's walking now. Slowly eating. So it's making its own look. As you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of walking from there. It's starting to light up. You can see the machine I have is homemade. So maybe it's not made correctly, but it's starting to work a little bit here. As you can see, it's starting to walk around. Don't want to touch any of that water because that will shock you. I'm trying to get good content for video, but I just shocked myself. It hurts so bad. Oh, that's what I mean. You could have a heart attack so easy. Just to show you how easy it is to get hurt by this machine. And I don't even understand this machine. I don't even have it plugged in. This isn't even plugged in. It's off. And I still somehow got shocked that I thought I was just about to have a stroke or a heart attack. Again, I don't know what it is. Maybe something inside the machine is still juiced or going, or I don't know. Maybe the table's got voltage, but again, always good if you're gonna mess around like this, have someone present, because right now I'm alone. I can see that's a bad move. If I get shocked that hard, and it does something to your heart, skips a beat. Hard for me to talk. I can't even talk. I got hit so hard. It's not even plugged in. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even get it. I can't even explain it to you guys. Lichtenberg machine. They're crazy. Look them up. YouTube. Lichtenberg machine. People are doing this all the time, and it's intense. I thought it'd be super cool to have a big veiny thing on the table, but I can't figure out why this one's not working. So again, let me catch my breath, and we'll keep trying different ways. I got to try to move around my setup. Maybe my positive needs to be closer to my negative, and this wire needs to be further and dry. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but So after a little bit of time, still trying to figure out how to get this to work. As I said, there's a little trick to this, and as you can see here, this does work. We just got to get it to work. Get some of that water. Dang, son. So again, what did this thing basically do? Basically just ate a hole through it. Come on, phone. So it just like ate a hole through it. As you can see with Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola does a little better. you can see on this table or on this piece of wood, it just burnt it like crazy, but it was walking. So let's try to get on the table. Okay, we're starting to get some results. As you can see, we're moving around the Coca-Cola. And we're starting to get some eating away effects on the table with our machine. Of course, if you had a better machine, if you're an electrician, now be careful, or the electricity will walk up the Coke that's on your finger. Okay, so we're back. We got our Lichtenberg machine hooked up, aka the time flux capacitor looking thing. Pretty crazy. But what we did from last night's mistake, I think, watching some more YouTube videos, is on YouTube they were already pre-sanded. So I think maybe the tabletop varnish polyurethane clear coat, whatever they had on there before, was maybe stopping our cracks going and just sitting there burning. So we sanded it down, got it all ready and prepped, and now we're going to try to plug this thing in again and just see if the sanding will help it start walking. And we'll just use water this time. Seemed to be working just fine with that. So let's go ahead, plug it in, see what happens. Okay, we're plugged in. Let's throw some of the water on and see what happens. You can tell it's reacting. Let me get a better angle. So you can tell it's bubbling and reacting. It's smoking. Things are happening. I think this might work because we sanded it. That's the key. See, we're getting better reactions now, y'all. Here we go, y'all. It's starting to walk now. That's what we want. It's starting to eat away at the wood and take shape through the veins. There we go. Now it's walking a bit. Y'all can see right there, it's starting to move. Even on this side, it's starting to give us a little bit more veins. Okay, so we are done sanding the top. Lichtenberg machine is all finished. We now have our propane tank ready to go. We're gonna light this thing up and add our flames. Again, we're gonna go like how we did our other tables. Go from one side of the table, creep up from the base, up over the top, and then kind of go where we made the Lichtenberg design and add our flames and that brown accent right there and creep down to the other side. Try to leave these other sides exposed. Once we're done that, we'll grab that paint and hit it while it's hot and try to get that crackle effect. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so we are done with the flames. Came out great. Love how it went on up and over the top. Now we have just our regular white spray paint. Cheap, doesn't matter, but we do have it in the gloss because that is what we are going to use. So let's go ahead. Again, we're going to put about 2 coats over the whole thing, nice and light while it's hot. While it's hot, it's going to make that crackly effect. So we want to get this on there quick. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, y'all, check it out. After that 1 round spray, looking amazing. Love how this is coming out so far. So cool to see the white little accents going all in that black charred. Again, all this is going to be okay. Some people are going to say it's big rivets or divots, but don't worry about that, because when we put the clear on, we're going to put it super thick in there and kind of make like a little lake of polyurethane. So I think that's going to be fine, and we'll just fill that up, no big deal. But let's go ahead with our round number 2 of the white cheap paint, gloss, and light sprays. Remember, light sprays. Let's go. Boom, y'all, check it out. This thing is looking absolutely mint. Look at the accents on it. It's so bright right now we can't see it, but this is definitely turning out to be a wild piece. That Lichtenberg machine is absolutely so cool. And adding that flames all the way up, creeping over and back down the other side is so cool. Can't wait till we add the polyurethane, see this thing all glossy, filled in, and almost complete. Okay, y'all, we are ready to put our polyurethane gloss finish clear coat over the whole thing. So we're gonna take it, put it over the top and all over the base. Let it dry for 24 hours. Then we're going to grab our 120 to 150 grit sandpaper, hand sand it, and then hit it again, second coat, nice and heavy over the top. And we will make sure we really try to fill in all these gaps so that it can be a nice level table with no whoops in it from using that Lichtenberg machine. So let's go ahead and add our clear coat.